I know is that sometimes the mind works and sometimes it stops. The experience of mental silence I call the abeyance of the mind. Maharaj, call it silence or void or abeyance. The fact is that the three experiencer experiencing experience are not in witnessing, in awareness, self consciousness, the sense of being this or that is not. Unidentified being remains. Questioner, as a state of unconsciousness, Maharaj. With reference to anything, it is the opposite. It is also between and beyond all opposites. It is neither consciousness nor unconsciousness, nor midway, nor beyond the two. It is by itself, not with reference to anything which may be called experience or its absence. Questioner, how strange! You speak of it as if it were an experience. Maharaj, when I think of it, it becomes an experience. Questioner, like the invisible light intercepted by a flower becoming color. Maharaj, yes, you may say so. It isn't the color, but not the color. Questioner, the same old four-fold negation of Nagarjuna. Neither this nor that, nor both, nor either. My mind reels. Maharaj, your difficulty stems from the idea that reality is a state of consciousness, one among many. You tend to say this is real, that is not real, and this is partly real, partly unreal, as if reality were an attribute or quality to have in varying measures. Questioner, let me put it differently. After all, consciousness becomes a problem only when it is painful. An ever blissful state doesn't give rise to questions. We find all consciousness to be a mixture of the pleasant and the painful. Why? Maharaj, all consciousness is limited and therefore painful. At the root of consciousness lies desire, the urge to experience. Questioner, do you mean to say that without desire there can be no consciousness? And what is the advantage of being unconscious? If I have to forego pleasure for the freedom from pain, I better keep both, Maharaj. Beyond pain and pleasure, there is a bliss. Questioner, unconscious bliss of what use is it? Maharaj, neither conscious nor unconscious, real. Questioner, what is your objection to consciousness? Maharaj, it is a burden. Body means burden. Sensations, desire, thoughts, these are all burdens. All consciousness is of conflict. Questioner, reality is described as true being, pure consciousness, and infinite bliss. What has pain to do with it? Maharaj, pain and pleasure happen, but pain is the price of pleasure. Pleasure is the reward of pain. In life, too, you often please by hurting and hurt by pleasing. To know that pain and pleasure are one is peace. Questioner, all this is very interesting, no doubt. My goal is more simple. I want more pleasure and less pain in life. What am I to do? Maharaj, as long as there is consciousness, there must be pleasure and pain. It is in the nature of the I am of consciousness to identify itself with opposites. Questioner, then of what use is all this to me? It doesn't satisfy. Maharaj, who are you who is unsatisfied? Questioner, I am the pain pleasure man. Maharaj, pain and pleasure are both Anand, bliss. Here I am sitting in front of you and telling you from my own immediate and unchanging experience. Pain and pleasure are the crests and valleys of the waves in the ocean of bliss. Deep down there is utter fullness. Questioner, is your experience constant? Maharaj, it is timeless and changeless. Questioner, all I know is desire for pleasure and fear of pain. Maharaj, That is what you think about yourself. Stop it. If you cannot break a habit all at once, consider the familiar way of thinking and see its falseness. Questioning the habitual is the daily duty of the mind. What the mind created, the mind must destroy, or realize that there is no desire outside the mind and stay out.